Hi everyone, so this is going to be flip through 3 of my pink junk journal-y smash book. Look at how big it's gotten. It's very chunky, and you can't even see it. It doesn't even fit in camera. With the extra bulkiness, I've I've started to run into problems with the binding. As you can see, it's separating, so I'll have to glue that in a little bit, but not too much because I can actually turn my pages now. So the binding in these books has really been bothering me lately, in all of the books, and it's just not working for me anymore. But I want to show this magazine first because it's kind of in the way. This is an eco guide that my mom's work partnered with to make, and it was like a 2-year project because it was gonna take, it just took forever and they ran into so many problems. And my mom's like, oh, we're using your picture in it, and I was so excited. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then finally I see what picture it is, and it is like the most hideous picture of the entire world. I look like sunburn and I'm making the worst face ever, and I don't know, it's just horrible. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a cool picture, and it sucked. I washi taped in this award that I got for volunteering. I had to cut it down a little bit, but it didn't fit on the pages. Like, it barely fits in the book as it is. You can see it hangs over the edge, but oops, I put that in there. So starting from where I left off on part 2, that was about here. I'm going to try and do like a hybrid, show the page and then do close-ups of everything. So hopefully you don't get dizzy or anything. I have this little paper clip that I made. It's just a little cat paper clip, and it's polymer clay. It was like the first time I tried to make one of these paper clip charms, so I just keep it on my smash book. So the first page, I have some soccer stuff for my boyfriend, and then on the side I have a bunch of my stuff. So I have a Whoppers thing, a little magazine cutout from Marc Jacobs because he's absolutely my favorite, some Get Glue stickers, and this was before I knew what I was going to do with them, so I just put them in my book. Just a little cardboard flower from Colorblock, and then this is the packaging off of the orange things. It's the actual mesh, and mandarins are my absolute favorite, so I kept that, and it fit perfectly. I just glued it in, and then I have that little necklace, and I used to laugh like Woody the Woodpecker in I don't know, I guess junior high, and so my mom got me a personalized necklace with Woody the Woodpecker on it. That article is just from one of the school's newspapers, and it's talking about how Java City was created by Sac State alumni. And that's where I go to school, so I thought it was interesting. And then just a clothing tag of Hello Kitty, and this one's flocked, and then the bow is foiled. Do not text me. This one is for all my boyfriend's soccer stuff. I have the pamphlets. They printed this one upside down, so that one's not my fault, but they featured one player every game, and so these were his pamphlets. This one's from sophomore year, I think, and then the first one was freshman. And then on the bottom I have 2 of the championship passes to get into the stadium, and then 2 tickets from games. Usually you don't get tickets, like this one's from the championships, and then this one was at Stanford, so they give tickets, I guess. But usually you don't get tickets, or else I would have 100. But I just have those 2, and then on the side there's this, in our agendas they had the schedule of the games, and so I just cut those out because they were all highlighted in my agenda, so I just cut them out and put them there. And then I kind of want to journal here, but I'm not sure because he doesn't play soccer anymore because he had an injury, and so he can't play soccer, and so he like lost his scholarship and everything. It's a really sucky situation. So I want to journal there, but I just don't think I can write anything positive in that spot yet. And so the next page, let's see, this is just not working. I need to find a new camera angle. Over here I have this large like chipboard cutout of these dancers, and this is from the top of a shoebox. I used to be really into salsa dancing, so my grandpa got me a nice pair of dancing shoes. And I just have some tape down here because it didn't go all the way. A rub-on, and then in the corner, I'll just try and get closer. There's another Get Glue sticker, and that's Lana from the show Archer, which I love. And then that silver sticker was from an ETC swap that I did. It was my first one. And then this little receipt cutout, I took my mom to dinner because it was her birthday, and you can see the date there. And we thought it was like a normal Italian place, like kind of like Olive Garden, you know, kind of like that. But it ended up being like a super fancy one, and it was so expensive. So I'm like never taking her out again. Ever. I'm just kidding. But it just kind of sucked. This is the packaging that the Birchbox ships in, and then this was one of the bracelets they gave out for like their 1-year anniversary or something. And I wore it for a little while, but it's the square, so it kept poking me. And it's kind of rubbing this and causing it to like, I don't know, get a hole. And then on the bottom it says Mother and Daughter Reading, or January 2012 Reading, because just my mom and I went up to Reading, and I rounded the corners. Nope, can't see. You can see on the top that I rounded the edges of this because I just got my first corner rounder, so I wanted to like punch and stuff. This article says that the reason why our fingers prune is like, it was like an evolutionary thing, and wrinkled fingers improve traction because it like lets the water like drain, and so you can like grip better. I thought that was interesting. This is a note I just randomly found that I wrote to my boyfriend one time when he was watching my house. And then in the corner is the little ticket from Gina, her challenge. I won one of her challenge, so she sent me the little ticket. This next page, can't really get the full, there we go, awesome. The next page, this packaging was from a balloon I got at the Dollar Tree. It came in a package of 4, and it was wrapped up in this, and you whacked on it, and then it inflated, like a capsule inside broke, and it was like the volcano, the baking soda and whatever. It was a chemical reaction inside, and so the balloon inflated, and I have another one of the balloons from the package over here. So it was so cool. If you see those at the Dollar Tree, honestly get them. They're so much fun. Here's a little picture of my boyfriend when he was in elementary school. I used to be super boy crazy. Well, I still am, but you know. My friend and I went around taking a picture of all of the boys in our class, and I guess I cut it into a heart and just, you know, forgot about it. And when my boyfriend and I started going out junior year of high school, my mom recognized him, brought this picture out the very first time he was over at my house, and embarrassed the daylights out of me. It was so embarrassing. But I guess he didn't mind because we're still together. Just a butterfly. It's kind of felty. I just got this in one of my trade packages. A sticker from my mom's work. And then my mom and I went to go see The Last Play at Shea. Yeah, The Last Play at Shea, which was that Billy Joel movie. And so this was like the movie poster at the theater. And then this picture was from that night. And it's like a good picture, but the exposure was wrong, so it's really dark. But you can kind of see the marquee at the top. And then there's my mom and I posing, and I just used some thickers. And then right next to it is a picture of my boyfriend and I from senior year. Those were one of our senior pictures. And then this flips over, and there's a picture that I took in San Francisco, and more thickers. Oh, this card was from my mom. I think it was my 16th birthday, but the robot's like, cake, and he's like, no, and then he burns him, and then he's like, cake. So I thought that was so cute. And my mom, when she signs cards, she'll do like, Mom, Millhouse, and Flo, which are our dogs, and then the chickens, fish, doves, and our lizard. So it's just so cute. She always signs cards like that from everybody. So I just thought that was cute. Just a little pamphlet from one of my favorite stores. This is my nail polish collection, and I just like swatched every single one. I've gotten more since then, but that's mainly my nail polish collection. So I just, I love nail polish, so I had to put something about it in there. There we go, sorry. And, my senior year ID photo for school, it was so ugly. I can't even imagine. And then washi tape, and on the bottom there's this little unicorn, like porcelain piece. Sorry if I make you sick by up and down, but it's just so cute. I had to put it in my book. It's very thick, like, let's see. We're done with this page anyways. Hold on, I'm trying to close this book. Like, you can see it adds a lot of bulk to the pages, and my book is already so bulky, but, you know, I just went with it. I'm like, it's chunky because there's more of it to love. So I'm embracing the thickness of my Smash book. Up here is a picture of the, like, gondola ride in Tahoe, because we went to Tahoe as our, like, senior kind of trip. Some friends and I rented a cabin. This is on top of the gondola. I have my flip-flops on, and there was still snow up there, so I was just chilling in the snow with my flip-flops. It says Lake Tahoe 2010, and then this is on the beach of Lake Tahoe. I drew a heart and then filled it in with these little, like, shells. And then this is a different picture. It's from my great-grandma's funeral, and this was just the rose that, you know, I got to place on her casket. So I just wrote on it, Grandma Carmen's funeral, which is sad. She was over 100. One of the Smash pads, the, like, music one. So best concert, Scary Kids and Pierce the Veil. Favorite band, Pierce the Veil. Favorite female, Adele. Male, Johnny Craig. And favorite song, Claire de Lune. So if you wanted to know a little bit about me, that's my music taste. Let's see. Okay, so, also there's this little picture of me. I've done a layout on this picture. It was just me in the mall, and I had this puppy mask on, and if you, like, squeeze the nose, it would bark. This little card, so pretty. It was from Gina, so this is when I won her contest. I just put those in there. This heart, I don't know if you can see. There we go. I made, like, a scavenger hunt for my boyfriend when we were still in high school, but I never really did it, so I had a bunch of these little hearts. So I just put one in here because I still remember what it's from. What is this? Like the seal on a Kahlua bottle. And then a little fortune cookie wrapper. And then I just put some washi tape. And this is from, like, one of my boyfriend's favorite Chinese restaurants. It's like a Chinese place. And it's a buffet, but you order, like, plates of food. And they bring you plates of food. Not like you getting whatever you want. So my camera died, but down here is just a little post-it note, and it has the names that I thought I was gonna name my hamster. And guys, I've had my hamster for almost a year now. I got him as a birthday present, but I got him a little bit early, so I got him on, like, the 3rd, and my birthday is on August 5th, and so I've almost had him for a whole year. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited because it's almost my birthday. And then this blue page was one of the first pages that I did in my Smash book, and I did it so I can film it because I knew I wanted to, like, film Smash book videos. That's kind of what I wanted to start, but I filmed it on a webcam and it was just horrible, so I never uploaded it. But it's just kind of like turquoise, which is my favorite color. And then there's these little pockets right here, and on one of these I was gonna try and I am going to put the definition of blue, like the dictionary definition, because I think like defining colors would just be the hardest thing in the entire universe. And then here is just a Christmas kind of card that I got from my aunt, and this is of my cousin, and she was 3.5, so I put that in there, and then a picture of her right next to it. But right here there's a little thing, and it's for Earth Day. It's kind of faded so you can't really see, but it has the date and where it was. And then just a chipboard butterfly, and then this is the like sushi or the chopstick wrapper, and it says lunch with Ash at Sushi Hook. And then here's the little like valet parking ticket thing, and this was from Ace of Spades, and then a little otter sticker, and it says you otter save water. And I love otters. And so here's a picture of my cousin. It's like a really cute picture, but compositionally it's kind of weird. Like there's a subject over here, and then like the main subject is over here, and then it's just empty in the middle, and it has my aunt's writing on the back, so I didn't want to scrap this, so I put it in my Smash book just right next to it. And she made the cover of like the local newspaper because she's helping Santa magically light the Christmas lights. And then right here, these were just quotes from a scrapbook page that I did for my senior project, which I ended up failing, but whatever. So I just liked the quotes, so I kept them and I glued them in my Smash book. Here's just the customs form for my YouTube giveaway, so that has like my address and stuff. And here's the little stuff pocket from the Smash. And inside I have a chipboard piece of California because I made these for all my pen pals. I guess I just had an extra one, so I put it in here. And then I have a little like ticket from, I don't know, I had to do some like federal paperwork or whatever, so I have the ticket. And then the last thing I'm going to show for this video is there. Down here is a like game sheet from Phase 10, and my neighbor came over on Cinco de Mayo and we played Phase 10. So that is the like score sheet, and it folds out to reveal, I'll just take off the camera, this comic, and it's something I drew in high school. My boyfriend left a pumpkin and it carved I heart you on my desk one morning, and he left me a note, and then he gave me a ring pop as a promise ring. It was so cute, and so I'm just like, yes, and I drew this with my amazing art skills. So it sounds cheesy, but you know, it's adorable, and I'm totally a sucker for like cutesy stuff like that. So that was the Smash Book flip through 3. I'm pretty close to doing 4, so stay tuned. Bye guys.